Hello and welcome back to some more GTA 4. At the moment we're going to meet Niko's date for our murder him quest or something. Man, I don't even remember. This game's like system of making appointments to go like basically just kill people, and that's really it. It's just like the weirdest thing to me. But in any case, so what we're doing, and here's the diner, 69th Street, very nice. God, I barely remember this. I just remember he's like sitting at a table and we walk in there and then probably just kill him instantly, honestly, knowing this game. Where is this guy? This gotta be him, right? Yep, there we go.
Hey, are you my date? Thank
Oh my god.
You never know who's going to turn up when you've met someone online.
Yeah, all sorts of sickos can use the internet. You have to be careful. I'm Niko.
So,
Okay,
Niko,
this is-
what do you do?
I do
We're
a lot of
ready,
things.
stand up and
What's
take
your
out a
job?
weapon.
Job. Everyone's talking about this job guy. I haven't met him and I
What
don't
the
want
hell?
to. Mr. Job sounds like an asshole.
Really? What type of man do you want to meet?
One with a lot of money. Do you know Gay Tony? Runs Hercules and Maisonette 9? I'll tell you a secret. He pretends to have the dollars, but he is broke as hell. The loser. If there is one thing that...
Alright, you know what, I'm not really loving this date, so...
You got a gun?
Yes, I do have a gun. Believe it or not. Okay, well... Oh no! Why is there a cop there? That's not good. It's cool. Niko can take some bullets every now and again. Just building up his bullet tolerance. Gotta eat those smaller bullets to... if you're gonna survive the big bullets, so... Alright, well that was easy, I guess. Oh, here's Roman's taxi depot. I think it actually is fucked up on the inside. I mean, I suppose for a game of this age, it'd be about time they start doing that kind of thing anyway, but still, you never know. Honestly, the mission's kind of a huge pain in the ass for the amount of effort they make you go to just to even start it. Like, you have to go and email this guy, you have to go and meet him, and you just kill him instantly. Like, okay, I should be used to this by now. It's GTA 4. This game is so weird. More I play it, the more I'm like, what the hell is this game?
Not so good. I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. I don't think he'll be seeing anyone.
Mickey, you're an animal. Anyway, your profile's still up there, bro. There's all sorts of crazy pictures on that site you can get into. Real freaks, you know? I'd be getting involved in some of that internet date shit, but I only date models, you know? Or VIPs who could be models. Not many of them online. Yeah? Catch you later, big guy. Later.
God. I'm not even sure exactly who Brucey is meant to represent. Like, so many of these characters are archetypes for a certain personality or stereotype. I don't even know what the hell he is.
Hey, Brucey, what's up?
Just like sensitive macho man? I don't know.
Oh, enough, alright?
Whoa, what are we about here, you and me?
I don't know.
What are we about, boy?
Oh, I'm an immigrant and a hired gun, and you're a steroid junkie, but we get along.
No, not that stuff. That's superficial. I'm talking about the real shit.
What?
We're winners, man. Fucking winners. That's how we roll, brother. Bling, check.
I feel like I'd
Guns,
understand
check.
Brucey so
Paper,
much more
check.
if he like
That's
just
how we
wore like an
roll,
American
bitches.
flag draped around his neck and that he just
You
yelled
alright?
about like
Too much bullshit,
loving
testosterone
guns.
up the
Fuck
ass?
you.
Because then at least he'd fill the American patriot stereotype, but he just fills the weird freakazoid stereotype for me.
Bitch, ready?
Well, she's very shiny.
Look at her and weep tears of pure gold. Motherfuckers. Come on now. Let's go show some people just how we roll. Yeah. All right. Come on, get in. Come on.
This mechanic didn't even try to like start the car?
Lenny, you're a fucking asshole. What is this? What is this?
You tuned to yourself.
Yeah. Well, what should I do?
What the fuck?
I need a flashy car. People are gonna think I'm a no-nut.
Gee, I
bullshit.
wonder who's gonna have to go
Let's
steal
get
a
out
nice
Steve's
car.
Yes, I'll call him on the way. Niko, can you drive us to Freetown Avenue in Willis?
Yeah.
Oh my
Come
god.
on. Let's roll, bitches! Woo!
Okay. Alright, just another day in the life.
Nicky, we need some wheels.
Need some wheels. So I think this must be our introduction to racing in this game, which
Niko, man, excuse me, but I gotta make this call to tell this guy we're
with
borrowing his car.
how the driving is in this game, oh my god, racing sounds like a nightmare. Honestly.
TV boy, how's tricks? No, man, you can spot me. Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
Right,
Alright.
listen, man. All
What
right,
the
listen,
fuck?
me and my ice cold friend Niko gotta borrow your car. No, the other one. Oh,
The conversations
of course
in
it'll
this
be
game
cool.
are so awkward. They're just so
What?
weird.
It's outside? Great. Love you, man.
He's fine with us taking it? We won't have an incident like the last time I got the car for you?
No way, man. That was a one-time only, baby. Me and Stevie are tight. Okay, tighter than that. Tighter than... Shit, I was gonna say my hands, but I think you know that nothing's tighter than this shit. Yeah.
Is he wearing a shirt? Oh yeah, okay. At least he's wearing a shirt for
I
now.
got my hands full.
For now.
This is exactly the type of shit you and me should be doing. Cruising for bitches. Destroying it.
Cruising for bitches. That's Niko. Destroying the town actually is Niko, though.
But a sexy bomb, you know? A
Sexy
bomb.
bomb.
Girls with D cups, tight asses, blonde hair, no cellulite, and tan. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if I get your meaning, but we can hang out sometime.
I like how Niko's just like, yeah, we can hang out sometime. Please stop talking. Please put away the meth or whatever it is. Just for a minute. Alright. I remember that in one of the DLCs in the Ballad of Gay Tony, that DLC, they actually put nitro in the cars. And it's like, I can't even control these cars. You're giving me a nitro?
Scoping the chicks, flashing the bling, pumping the sounds, riding shotgun while my boy here we be.
How are these cars just lined up here? No one's like concerned or calling the police?
A little botulism special there? I like that, homie. You want a shot when we get back?
Who is he talking to? Oh, he's talking to Niko? What the fuck? I like how simple that race intro is. It just, would you want to go out of nowhere? Wow, man, I thought I was a bad driver. Apparently these guys don't even know how to hold the accelerator down. I guess they must have, like, dumbed down the races for this game's driving. And you know, maybe for this game's time, this kind of driving was considered, like, really something new and cool, that, like, it was quote-unquote realistic. But I mean, by this time, there was, like, Forza games, you know, all sorts of racing games. Like, why is the... I guess I'm just a little surprised that for the people who tested it, they didn't, like... maybe they did complain, I don't know if they did or didn't, but clearly Rockstar ultimately was like, oh no, we like this. Let's keep this in the game. And
This is where we belong. First place.
I mean, I might have said it before, I actually loved this driving when I was a kid. I was like, this is the greatest. I don't even want to drive in any other game. And sometimes it's still fun. But I mean, honestly, unless you're in like one of the really, really nice cars in this game, like, it's like the Infernus or the Banshee, it's terrible. It's real bad. I mean, even in this car, it's not that great. But, you know, really, I should stop complaining. I mean, it's... You just gotta get used to it, I guess. God, Brucey horrifies me, honestly. He really does.
Intense! I fucking love you, man. Number one, good driving. How do I look? Pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Look
pretty
great,
good.
Brucey.
Take
Fantastic.
me back to my apartment, man. I'm feeling jacked. I want to hit the weights now.
But, yeah, I don't know. I really considered,
You know what, Niko?
like,
You can keep this car.
adding in mods for the driving, because it's just, But
Belong to Steve.
you know,
Steve,
we really gotta
man.
get
You
the
are
entire
number one.
experience
You
as it
shit
once
anyway.
was.
I'll give Steve the bitch.
The bitch don't work too good.
Don't worry about that. Brucey has the magic fingers. They only touch prime engines, hot models, no cellulite. Okay, VIP only. Read my
Man,
lips.
Brucey
I'm a
distracts
winner.
me. I shouldn't have started with.
Serious magic.
Well, I didn't start with a Brucey mission per se, but I shouldn't have started going into it pretty quickly because
Nicky,
I feel like
feel
out of
we're really
it
bonded.
trying to play
You
with
let me
Brucey
inside.
around.
You let your armor down, you know? We had a moment, man. Call me, and we'll hang.
Sure we did.
Yeah, it's weird to see how my perception of this game and all the things about it have changed over time. You know, I don't remember ever like thinking the shooting was that like anything that amazing. And I mean, realistically, it's not. But I just really, really like it because whereas I think it's just part of the way they have such weighty like ragdoll effects, and well, everything in the game is very weighty. So I guess that's part of it for the shooting. But I don't know, maybe I didn't really like it in GTA 5. It's just so, I don't know, it's so snappy. Every gun is perfectly accurate. You shoot everyone in the head once they're dead. In this game, you know, you kind of have to be a little more accurate. Who the fuck? Oh, yes, Packy's house.
We'll all be judged in the end. All of your brothers. And you, Patrick. And you, Kate.
Who's gonna judge Kate? What would she win if they did? Virgin of the Year?
I'm thinking maybe you can catch VD for both
Fuck
of us,
you,
Patrick.
Katie.
Language.
Sorry, Ma. Oh, there he is. Mr. fucking Crazy Man. You want a beer?
No.
Good, because I ain't fucking got none.
Very funny. Maybe if being a drunkard doesn't work out, you can be a comedian.
Fuck off. And you, Kate, fuck off out of here.
But aren't you going to introduce us?
Sure. This is Niko, some drug-dealing to fucking degenerate from some armpit in Eastern Europe. That's my ma.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
And this is my sister. Lovely lass, scared to bits of life. And fucking off out of here right now before I throw a fucking bottle at her.
Patrick.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. See you around.
Damn, Packy's a fucking asshole. I didn't remember him being like this shit.
What a girl. I think she likes you.
Yeah, no shit.
Why so?
Niko
She
and
don't put
her
out
just staring at each other.
Because if she did, I'd have to kill you.
Understood.
Good lad. You got any drugs on you, boy? Shit.
God,
Well, probably
Packy, what the hell, man?
We got some business to take care of. Come on.
Look how Kate is looking at Niko and she's just like smiling and looking really happy.
Business out at the docks,
And Niko's just staring at her with his head a little down. And he's kind of just like scowling. He's just like, yo, I'm gonna wear your face. I want to, like, really bad. But she's cool with it.
Okay, there's a ship
Guess you
coming
have to be
and
in this
we're the
universe.
welcoming
Like,
party.
every character's at least partly insane, basically.
We're welcoming some of our cousins from the east, but we don't know what it is that they're bringing in exactly. All we know is that it's worth $1 or $2. My brother Gerald had word about it through this Italian, Ray Bacino. He gave us the heads up in exchange for a cut of the hall.
What makes you think that the information is legit?
First off, I don't trust this guinea for a second. We wouldn't be working for him if our family still had the same status it did back in the day, but that's another story.
Am I going to hear this story?
Anyone who hangs around my family hears about the old days. Just wait. Oh yeah, Ray Bacino's a slimy motherfucker. The one thing you can rely on him for is
Oh
greed.
my God.
I'm too small time to be worth setting
I'm
up,
so glad the
one
characters
angle you can be put
in this
is the
game just don't care
Yeah,
about
they'll probably try to give us
how
a
you
fraction of
drive,
this stuff's worth,
other
but
than
it'll
the
be a fun
occasional
night.
comment.
Depends on what you think is fun.
Packy clearly doesn't
Stealing,
give a
gunfire,
shit.
car chases, all the usual stuff.
Usual for you and me, maybe. The general population, I'm not so sure.
I don't know, Niko, like, all that ever happens in this universe is that people just shoot the shit out of each other constantly.
In Europe,
Like, have you been paying attention?
not so much of the fun in the shower that you guys have here in America.
Fun in the shower. That's America. Whenever I'm walking around, chilling in America, I just think, man, what a great time it is having fun in the shower. What the hell does that even mean?
See what you've been missing out on in your chaste European jails.
I'm going to pass on that. Send me a postcard if you do some time.
Will do. Might even put you on the visitors list.
I'd be fucking touched.
You'd be touched if you did some time, that's for sure.
We would see if they'd be able to touch me. I got some moves.
Damn right,
Man,
Niko. You got some
I like
moves.
You. Not in a fun in the showers kind of way, you know? All right, here we are.
What's the plan?
We get up on the roof of that warehouse. There should be a good view of the dock so we can scope that shit out. Stick to me, man.
Oh man, that cop just staring at us for a second. I was getting worried. Never know in this game. I mean, jeez. Gotta love the cops in the GTA universe. Just walk past them with a shotgun in your hands and a busted up car next to you. They're just like, yeah, that's fine. But you bump into them, and they're like, dude, you better be glad that I'm gonna make your death quick, because I could make it slow. So weird to have sections like this in a GTA game, I feel like. Well, really in a lot of games. It never really feels... How many games have there been where they have some section where they're like, hey, we're gonna teach you how to shimmy. And it's just like, why is there shimmying in GTA? I don't know. You can tell that I really have nothing to talk about right now. And it's part of a first playthrough. You know, in a funny way, I think this game was a good fit for a first playthrough because initially I was like, oh, I love this game. It's great. I want to show it, you know, its due justice. I want to make it a decent playthrough, and it'll be a first time, so I know it'll be rough, but I'm gonna do it justice. And now I'm like, this game is not what I remembered. It's just falling apart at the seams sometimes. And that's quite like my commentary and sometimes the gameplay. I don't say that in like just a self-deprecating way. I'm genuinely glad that I ended up doing this with GTA 4. It just seems to fit really well.
The housewives better be grateful.
So I guess what I'm saying is when I actually do like a really great game, not to say this game isn't great, but something that clearly has that holds up particularly well, I'm gonna have to, you know, be on my A game. Maybe I'll just play nothing but like kind of bad games. Wait, why the hell did I come up here if you're gonna have me jump down? Can I just kill them all from here? Is that gonna like end the mission? I'm actually kind of concerned about that. You never know. Let's go down at least a little bit. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, really? Alright, fuck it. Let's just kill them. Kill them all, Jimmy. Wow, this dude doesn't even care. Oh, bad time to reload. My 2 bullets. Had to reload the 2 bullets there. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. This game throws so many people at you at once. It is crazy. Look at it, sounds like a minigun over here. Alright, let's see if we can get the drop on these guys. You can go faster than a crawl. Oh, Niko's screaming. Dang, man, I feel like I need to turn the game volume down. I feel like it must be deafening for you guys. Alright, let's finish these dudes up. Niko just completely expressionless, screaming as he fires his gun. Hopefully there's no one over here. Yeah, perfect. how many guys do you have here? It's crazy. I think this dude's shooting blanks, though, because there's no way he shouldn't have hit me 100 times there. Oh, finally. Suddenly quiet. There must have been one dude in particular just, like, going crazy, shooting. Oh, okay, there's still somebody here. I'm glad I went back in here. I don't even know why the heck I did. The premonition. Them premonition. Wow, Jesus, dude. Hopefully for the next playthrough I also can, like, I don't know, learn to speak. Learning to speak. I think I need to take a few English classes. Clearly I'm not a native speaker of English, and therefore not a native speaker of any
Alright,
language.
Niko, you drive. I'll take out anyone who tries to follow us. We're going up to Ray's lockup in Westminster off of Union Drive West.
Been thinking about what I want to play next, and you know, there's so many factors you have to consider when making playthroughs. Like, you know, I mean, there's obvious stuff like, do I want to make a short playthrough or a long one? You know, do I want to just do like a game's story missions, or like go beyond that, do all this? Oh no. Okay, we're good. They're throwing grenades. What the hell was I oh yeah, short or long playthroughs. How much you want to do? That was sick. That was sick as hell. You know, what genre? I guess really it's not a lot to think about when I put it that way, but it's difficult to decide. At least for me. Okay, maybe I'm actually gonna have to throw these grenades. I don't know how quickly they explode, so... Wait, where did that guy go? We being attacked by ghosts? That must be one of them, yeah. Excuse me, sir. See, unlike GTA 5, where you can aim, where you throw things from a car, in this game, it's just, you know, you just toss it out the window, you just drop it, basically. So you don't really get to do any kind of aiming or anything. I hope we can plug this in here. Don't make me look lose the cops, please. Oh, wow. Shocked it didn't, actually. Okay, that was easy. Well, easy for this game, maybe.
The stuff all in there?
Sure is. All safe and sound. Whole truckload of it.
A lot of wives and mistresses are gonna be happy when their men get a hold of those, huh? Whole city's gonna be hard in a few days' time.
Dude, I want some of those pills.
That's my boy Niko. He's an absolute savior. Couldn't have done it without him.
Niko, come over here. You work for these Mick bastards.
Fucking guinea.
I work for whoever's paying.
I might give you a call sometime. Get in, Packy.
Hey, I'll catch you around, man.
I think one of the things that makes this game difficult for me to, like, figure out what I'm saying and what I'm doing a lot of the time, and honestly makes me kind of not, like, want to recommend it for at least first time playthroughs, is that the pacing is just so weird. It's like you just don't find a whole lot of time where the game isn't having you do something at least. So it's like, you know, you're either doing a mission, which a lot of the time has a lot of talking during it, and, you know, it's difficult to maintain a good balance. See what I'm saying? Somebody's calling me. Shit is getting fucked up. Okay, he wants us to go hang out with him. Alright. But see, like, it's, sometimes I just want to skip dialogue because I'm like, well, I'm trying to, you know, help the people listening by actually, you know, allowing them to listen to the game, as well as making it so they can hear me well enough. But it's so difficult because there's so much talking in this game. And some of it, like the phone calls are usually just bullshit, like, that you don't need to know about. Like, I mean, probably like 75% of them are just like, hey, Here's something to get you to do a mission. Oh my god.
Niko, I think Roman has been kidnapped.
Roman's been kidnapped.
He owed them money?
He never told me anything. I heard they took him to a warehouse.
They took him to a warehouse. Alright. Oh shit, we gotta go right now to this mission. Okay. God, I'm getting so sidetracked. See, that's what this game does. It's like, there's just phone calls that are like, hey, do this mission, or thanks for doing that mission. When you're on a mission, people are talking to you all the time. And also, there's a lot of time-sensitive things, like, I don't know if maybe they updated or anything, but I know at least in the past, certain things like strangers and freaks, you know, when buddies want you to hang out or go on a date, and possibly some other stuff.
You've crossed the line, Dimitri.
Oh my god, that sounds demonic. But all those things come together and make it really difficult to ever just have the time to just talk about whatever it is. So I'm hoping I get to like play whatever I play next. I'm kind of hoping it's a game that doesn't have, I mean, I don't know, I guess I wouldn't mind if it had a lot of dialogue as long as there were periods of time where I could talk a lot. And I'll probably just review, part of it is just reviewing how loud the audio is. It's not just for the viewer, it's also for me, because, like, you know, if a bunch of characters are talking in game, even if I really don't give a damn what they say, and honestly, I really don't give a damn what most people say in this game, because it kind of feels like filler a lot of time. Even then, you still have, like, people talking to you, and it's, you know, like, when you're trying to say a number out loud or something, or a series of numbers out loud, and somebody in the background is just saying a bunch of random numbers to fuck with you, it's just the same thing. It's just difficult to concentrate, basically. So I really appreciate it when the game has sections that have just minimal talking or what have you. Okay, so this is one of the buildings that I remember, like, hiding from the cops with my friends when we played GTA 4. I remember a lot of these buildings pretty well, actually. Oh my god. Niko just walks in just glaring. Oh my god, how many guys do you need?
If you want to walk out of here, Slav, you're going to have to think about how you will pay your debt.
Where did that blood go that was on the picture from Dimitri that I saw on the phone?
I'll get you the money, just not that way. I'm with you.
Alright. Time to go deaf for a few minutes. Wow, man, this little SMG is quite effective at taking dudes out. Pretty much better than the assault rifle, feels like. The AK, I should say.
You will pay for what you've done! Watch your head!
I just can't get over the way Niko screams all the time. I don't even think Trevor does in GTA 5. Well, not this much, I mean. It's just so, like, bizarre. It makes me afraid to see what the Serbian military is like. Because if Niko was in the Serbian military, then, wow, they must be a bunch of crazy dudes. Sir, please. Please. Who? Oh my god, there's just dudes everywhere. They really try to overwhelm me with numbers in this game, I feel like. Fortunately, they're like sometimes really bad shots. Like right now, I'm not exactly sure how no one has hit me at least once. Like, there's probably a reason they have a health pack down here, because they'd expect you to get shot at least once or twice, I think. Oh, that's terrifying. Always nervous about explosives when I'm playing a game like GTA 4, because first of all, this game is not merciful with its checkpoint system, and if you get hit by an explosive like at all in this game, you're just dead. Just period. Oh my god. The shootouts in this game are just crazy. They just go on forever. But it's really cool, like, this is the first game I remember personally seeing that had, like, you see there's smoke filling up the room. This is the first game I remember that really did that, and I was really impressed by that when I first saw it. I don't know, it's probably not that hard to do. Oh my god, that guy just went into another dimension. Actually, I really shouldn't say it's probably not hard to do. I have no idea how hard that kind of thing is to do, and considering it was impressive at one time, probably a good reason for that. How there's like a whole country in this place. A whole country of evil freakazoids who like to torture people. I don't know, Niko, you've already asked that. I feel like we haven't even talked to Roman in a while. I think for a little while before it was just us doing like random chores for people basically. Oh my god, it's so overwhelming the amount they throw at you. Yo, I'm sick of you guys. Give me a break. I'm trying, Roman. Give me a second. Your pain is over, cousin. I don't know about that. Maybe for now, though. Who the hell is Mr. Raskalov? Knock, knock. It's Niko. It's the streets! It's the streets. We're back. Pretty sure there's at least somebody in here. Okay.
Niko! I'm up here!
Up where, dude?
This is not so good, cousin!
This is not so good, cousin. Don't worry. Easy. I feel like I failed. When I did this when I was younger, I failed this like several times in a row. Because I just, for some reason, couldn't hit the dude behind him. I just kept shooting Roman. Okay, well. Wow, the police just now heard the, like, thousands of gunshots that were just fired. Oh my god, Roman. You know, another game I want to do eventually would be something like... Roman, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? He's like doing acrobats down the stairs. Here, watch this. Acrobats down the stairs, yep. Acrobatics. Oh, come on. You can do it, Roman. Cue Rocky theme. Another game I'd like to eventually is like Knights of the Old Republic 1 and or 2. I don't know. You know, I like to do some of the David Cage games like Heavy Rain and Beyond Human, all those types of things. Gosh, there's so many games, and just thinking about it is,
There are cycles, cousin.
it just,
Lose a little to win a lot.
it's,
Come on, my
you know,
guns were
this
not
game
good.
isn't like crazy long or anything, but even doing a playthrough of it, you know, I realize it takes weeks. Well, it doesn't have to, but
He wants you dead.
in my case.
Bohem is not safe. I'm going to get to some place not gone.
Are you okay?
I'm used to taking these beatings, Niko. I almost expect it now. Wherever I go, there are people who want to kill me. Men who will kidnap me. I'll never marry Mallory. I won't be able to sleep with another college girl. There is a knife hanging over.
Why does his brain go to that? I feel like Roman is just... There should be like a dial for this game. It's a personality dial. And 0 makes it so that they're kind of close to real people in terms of what they say and act, how they act. And 100% is just every stereotype they embody. I just want to hear Roman just screaming big American titties. non-stop until his voice goes hoarse and he collapses from fatigue. That would be satisfying to me.
Man, this is out of control. I know. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
We're going to die. I don't want to die, man. Not like this.
How would you like to die?
Having a threesome on my 100th birthday? I don't fucking know. I'm scared, you cold bastard. What are we going to do?
I'm not cold.
You're cool. All you care about is revenge. Getting your own way.
And all you care about is money. And gambling it away on the internet.
Oh,
Isn't America great? I get to sit in front of a computer and play Mr. Richman and get into debt with crooks.
okay, I messed up. I know I did. I thought things would be different. I don't understand this place so good. Oh, man.
Stop sitting in front of the computer gambling our money. Stop getting into illegal card games. Stop spending all our money.
Yes.
Thank you.
And stop thinking about the Russians. Man,
That is fair, I mean...
as far as I can say.
He is right that Niko just wants revenge 24/7.
I need to know what happened. Give me that.
Fine, but leave the Russians alone.
I was not the one gambling in their private club.
I didn't know. Give a guy a break.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to clean up. I have a nasty feeling I had a bit of an accident back there. And Niko.
What?
Thanks.
You know, if Roman's really just like shitting himself during confrontations like that, he should 100% just wear like adult diapers all the time, because like, if you just think about it for like a second, how many times... Here, do we have to do Playboy X? I guess we do. If you think of how many times there's been some kind of confrontation that caused issues for Roman, it's just crazy. Like, so let's see, there's the time where we watched over him as he went into the gambling place with the loan sharks. He got beat up, what, like twice by loan sharks. He got kidnapped by Faustin, right? He got kidnapped by Dimitri just now. What else is there? There has to be more that I've missed. I don't really remember more than past that one, but I don't know. It's certainly possible knowing Roman. That's happening a few more times. Okay, let's see what Playboy X wants. I can't even imagine at this point. There goes the fucking speed racers going past my house. Feels like I'm really in Liberty City.
Sup, money?
Hey.
Man, business is tough. Now, I ain't a cold person. I mean, I am cold, but motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
You want a drink? Man, have a seat, man.
All right.
Now, I got into this dope game because it was the only thing that was open to me, man. The only thing, man.
Hey, I am not judging.
No.
Yeah, this guy poured us some Sunny D.
I paid
That's
my
awesome. So
Now,
nice
I
of
learned in
him.
a hard school, man. And I changed stuff. You know me. I do this stuff so I got a chance to do some good in this town.
So you say.
So I say. So I do. When I get the money, man, I will build parks. I will sponsor kids. I will save lives. But I gotta have the money, man. 'Cause all this, it means nothing if you ain't got the heart, Niko.
Amen, brother.
I mean, fuck, man. Fuck. The thing is, you know, Jesus, he did some crazy shit too. I mean, everyone
Fucking
does.
Jesus, driving the
killed
merchants from the
He
temple.
killed that John the Baptist cat. He did what he had to.
Wait, what?
About that.
Man, the point is, man,
Oh man,
history.
Jesus Bellic with his AK
And you only got one
walking
shot.
in the temple.
And Dwayne, man, Dwayne It's like he thinks it's 1992, and the best that you could hope for is a gold chain and a pager. You know, he looks at me like he wants me dead. I took care of business. I gave him money, but because I won't bow down to him and treat him like he the almighty, motherfucker wants to pop me.
Dwayne is a little troubled. He was in prison a long time. Maybe you guys should talk.
No, I tried talking. No, I tried giving him half of the business. I tried everything a man could reasonably try and still call himself a man.
So what you gonna do? Kill him?
Hey, I didn't say that. Man, you cold.
I was joking.
But what else is there?
Of course.
Cat's been talking. Now I hear things. Said you and me was too tight now. Said you disrespected him. Called him mad. He's going crazy. I mean, he's gone. Prison does that.
Well, you can't kill him.
Nope.
But you can.
But you can.
Oh my god, that's... Oh, of course that's what he says.
But I don't
Oh my god.
want to.
Neither do I, man.
That's what everyone says, Niko.
We all dead anyway. I mean, Dwayne is a killer.
I don't like this conversation.
But do you think that I do? But it's kill or be killed out there. You got a lunatic after you? Man, you dumb. Now, I will give you a lot of money. Because see me? Now, I ain't scared of no one. But a motherfucker says he's gonna kill me, and motherfucker's gonna die.
Man, I'm not sure. I got to think about it.
Well, I hope you see some sense. I will be in touch.
I really hope there's like a code to his elevator or something, because it would be weird as hell if somebody could just walk in and take an elevator to your room. How would that... Wait, how would that even work? What? Oh, whatever. I'm not even gonna... I really need to stop questioning this game. Okay, it's weird. These ULP missions, they almost seem like they're saying... I don't know. I just wasn't sure if maybe they were optional. I don't think so. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're doing something that we actually need to be doing. Oh my, what is with this guy calling me, man?
Niko, what's this I hear about you running with Patrick McCreary now these days?
He's got work, and he's a good
Who
guy.
spreads this
He's not
information
planning
so
to take him
much?
down. Lay off for me.
I'm not planning on taking him down. He's my damn brother, you idiot.
Packy McCreary, Francis
Oh,
McCreary.
yeah. Crazy
It's
how
all
that worked.
starting to make sense. I knew Irish families were big, but I didn't expect to run into brothers in a place the size of Liberty City.
Yeah, just thank the Lord you ran into Packy and not my other brothers. Packy's just a hood, but Gerald is into some serious shit. And Derek, he's the worst. If that asshole ever...
I don't know, man. You kind of seem like the worst. You're pretty obnoxious. Calling me and shit, like, really?
Trust me on that.
You know what? Me and Packy get along. Maybe if doing what you do is good, then I want to be no good.
Yeah,
Instead,
exactly. See, I
should
agree
beat
with
the
that
other
one.
McCrearys.
Be careful what you wish for.
It's hard for me to agree with Niko, considering he's, like, actually mentally insane. But I can get down with that.
Come in.
Alright, does this guy want us to
Please calm down out there.
horribly murder
Give you
now?
a free pass to act like an asshole. You're bringing a lot of heat.
What the
Hang out
hell
with
are you
bad
talking
people,
about?
doing bad things,
Oh, yeah, I
making
guess so.
idiot
Well,
moves.
dude, do you know who you're talking
I
to?
move. True, but the last thing I need is you getting caught.
Why? Because I lead them to you in some plea bargain thing?
To me? Who am I? There's 100 guys in this building alone who fit my description. Middle-aged men, paunchy, glasses. You bring them here? What's this? Empty office, leased to a man who died in the last days of Vietnam?
Ooh.
Call me up. My number never existed. No, I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I think you'll end up on a flight deck, but that's your business.
Then what?
Because you're good. Because I need you to keep being good. And you're getting distracted. Funny. Yeah, good. I need someone neutralized. Guy is moving a lot of money for terrorists. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. The guy's gotta go. But I need to know his movements first. How? I've got something that's going to help you. Head over to Albany Avenue in Lansing and give me a call. Go.
Can I get paid for this? Can I get a medal?
Did you get a medal in your last war?
What did you give Michelle? For me?
Michelle? Karen? We gave her her life back. We didn't play too rough. We gave her some money. She still works for us.
What about me?
We'll discuss that later.
So, you know, in gaming, I've heard some controversy over whether games should be compared to film. And I think anyone who plays games a lot will get that eventually. I am so sick of these dang phone calls. Yeah, okay. But the idea is that, you know, film has been around for quite a while now, at least 100 years. And video games are brand new. Well, comparatively. So certainly just the way each one of them is presented, you're gonna have film influencing it in at least some ways. I mean, with all the games that say, oh, you know, this game is super cinematic or whatever. And personally, I don't really like games constantly emulating movies per se, because sometimes it just takes the personality away. But I think it's way too much to say that, like, there's no relation or there shouldn't be. There are certain things that film has that games have taken on that kind of basically has just, at least for me, more than anything, just revealed that maybe some things aren't intrinsic to film. So I'm sure the question here is like, what the fuck brought this stupid random thing up? And two things. First of all, because I'm clearly having a hard time this episode figuring out what the hell I'm going to talk about. And two, during those scenes with Freakazoid, ULP, whatever his name is, I don't know. I don't even remember. The camera is skewed and angled in a way that I haven't really noticed before in this game. I don't know, maybe it was there. I never really paid that much attention to it, but it's interesting how it's just hard for me to think of GTA as like a cinematic adventure, quote unquote, because GTA, at least up until GTA 5, has been so video gamey. It just hasn't really felt like anything but a video game, and I definitely feel like this game is very video gamey. And so I just wonder, like, why is it that during random scenes like that are they like, hey, let's skew the camera angle to make the viewer feel unease? Especially with, like, I mean, that, I don't feel like ULP is really any weirder or creepier than anyone else in the game, and we've met a lot of creeps. So why now? It's just so weird. I guess that's a lot to say for a relatively, I don't know, unexciting thing, but still, I felt like it was worth mentioning. Okay, let's, I don't even, hopefully this guy won't, like, try to leave or anything like that. Excuse me, sir. You're stealing a helicopter, you know how it is. Oh, man. Finally brought out the big guns, and so has the motorcycles. Oh, man. This is not going great. Everyone just went deaf. That's listening to this. And I can't hit anybody. Reload faster, Niko, please. Wait, what? I thought there was another over here. Okay, hopefully not. Once again, I do apologize about how loud some of the
Okay then, let's fly this thing.
you know, noises from vehicles are in the background. I know it's pretty deafening when something like that goes by, and trust me, if it was easier for me to edit it out, probably once I start doing, you know, cleaner playthroughs and I am more committed to the heavy editing process, although I'll start doing that kind of thing more. But, God, it's like, how do you soundproof against some guy who is the loudest motorcycle on planet Earth? I don't know, these are the questions that keep me up at night. Alright, so pretty soon here in-game we have a meeting with the law firm. So hopefully we can drop off this helicopter, but then also take it with us. Alright, let's see. Oh man, that was close. Oh, I forgot the helicopters beep when you're close to the ground in this game. That's a pretty neat feature. Ah, damn it, you guys, I needed that. How am I gonna get to my appointment? I'm never gonna get hired if you don't let me take my helicopter there. There's probably actually a helicopter here that we can take. We best try that. It's actually weird that it's not giving me a little icon on the map for that meeting.
They're going to strip it down and put it back together. It should be ready for you when you need it.
Why would I need it?
Yeah, really, what?
Guy you need to eliminate. The only way you'll get to him is in the air. I'll call you when we have a window. Goodbye.
Okay, interesting. So now it gave us an icon for the meeting. I don't know if we're gonna get there. There better be a helicopter here. I know that the game would sometimes put helicopters over here in this general area. I love how they give us 4 stars. And there's no helicopters. Something tells me I'm not going to be making this meeting on time. But you know what? I can try. I can make an attempt. Hopefully they don't mind me walking in the doors with armed escorts, because it certainly seems that I will be doing so. Why did I just randomly get points up from Roman? Is that oh, okay. A biker guy kidnapped him for the Russians. That must be... I don't remember if you do that as in one of the DLCs as Johnny Klebitz, or however you pronounce his name. But if so, that would signal to me that they really did plan the DLCs in advance. Wow, that was perfect timing. Oh man, we have 30 in-game minutes to get to this interview. And I'm... oh man, that's... oof. Big oof. Okay, this is gonna be a true test of my ability. Can I make it there in time? Wow, there's no way. There's no way, but I'm gonna try. Oh wait, we can do it. I think the taxis don't take time, technically. Stop faster, please. Okay. I have to whistle, I think, otherwise they'll, Niko will just steal the car, basically. Okay, let's see.
Fun way to go.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, what is that? Okay, we just need to get in there. Come on. Come on. We made it. Perfect. The taxis can time travel. I'm glad that's a feature of this game. Dang, it got dark outside all of a sudden. I swear at the beginning of this interview, or at this session, it was
I'm here for an interview.
bright as heck outside. Now it's nighttime. Crazy how the sun work.
Welcome to Goldberg, Ligner, and Shyster, sir.
Mr. Bellick, welcome. I'll just see if Mr. Goldberg is available.
You know, realistically, when you think about it, astronomical things, they're just magic. There's no way any of that shit's real.
Okay, great.
Like the
Tell
sun.
him to come through to my office.
Really? You're gonna try and convince me that shit's real?
Sure.
Just a giant ass light bulb. This was my favorite building in the whole game. I loved this building so much.
He teaches kids to swim, you know. He's just so warm and giving. All he cares about is making the world a better place. And boy, are you in trouble if you get in his way.
I always get nervous before interviews.
Thanks for telling us about how good this guy is.
Don't be nervous. He doesn't bite.
Hello, Niko. What's that short for, Nikolai? I'm looking for a man who can get jobs done right. Nikolai, I like your resume.
Nikolai. He's decided that's my name.
The extra distance. I just need to take another look. Get myself reacquainted with your experience.
Amir Gunnar Goldberg. Is he?
So you're the
Okay.
sort of man who doesn't wait to get told what to do.
Nah, hell, man.
A guy who
Nah, hell, man. Nah.
problems and tries to fix
Wow.
them.
I need to get my brain checked. No
problem
joke.
is that people don't notice the decay in society. They leave the decay alone, and soon it's too late, so you have to pull the whole tooth.
What exactly does this...
Shaking people. For people read society.
Wait, am I interviewing this guy? What the heck is going on?
I say floss. Get rid of the rotting flesh stuck in your teeth. Prevent decay.
Alright.
You're standing. That's a power. Whoa, whoa.
Where are the files for your case against McCreary?
Shit, they're on my desk. I never hurt anyone.
I wouldn't be here if you'd never hurt anyone.
Yeah, let's retrieve the files. Do we have to kill this guy? Retrieve the oh yeah, we do. There we go.
I was never
Okay.
here. You understand?
Oh no. Sorry, dude. Didn't really want to do that, but that's life. That oh no. Come on. Get out the window, Niko, please. There's more. The man is duplicating himself even though he's just been killed. Guess you actually have to like shoot these windows out properly. Okay. You know, I think they never really... There didn't seem to be any indication that that was something that you can do. And I don't think I ever even knew that it existed. Like, that you can jump out the window. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. I don't think I ever knew that existed until I looked at like a strategy guide for this game. This game was one of the few in which I actually got one of those like official strategy guides that were like $40 freaking and told you everything that the internet could tell you better and then some. I mean, they're still fun to have because they just kind of look nice and they're fun to use. But honestly, I mean, pretty much, but I can't really think there's really more than a few years for video games where strategy guidebooks were actually like something you could use and would want to use as an alternative to the internet. Let's see if this guy will not see me. Oh, power plays. Once again, just another weird short mission. Supposedly, if when that guy keeps talking, he talks about video games being evil. And I read some trivia on like a wiki that mission's in reference to a lawyer, I believe, who was speaking out about violence in video games and, you know, making the kids evil and all that. And naturally, GTA was cited as like the worst example. So that mission is taking that guy talking shit about games and you just shoot him in the head. And it's like, I don't know, that seems so, well, for one thing, it's just ridiculously, hilariously on the nose. And second of all, man, I don't know if that guy ever heard about that connection and knows about it, but if so, man, I can only imagine the response. I just drove right past where I need to go. Get to meet up with McCreary, my favorite. Love this guy. Not, by the way, not at all. Hey, Commissioner Gordon, you fucking waiting for Batman back here? What the hell?
Here are the files.
Great. Peace at last. I feel cleansed.
Good deal, dude.
Silence Goldberg, too, right? I don't need to worry about him?
He's done.
Whoa, music to my ears. A weight has been lifted. Here's your payment.
Alright, well, interesting mission to end with. I think that'll be it for today. Man, I felt so out of it that session. I feel like I didn't know what to say like the whole time. So hopefully it wasn't too, you know, boring or anything. I always try to think of what to talk about, but I always have such a hard time talking about anything outside of the game, which is really weird. I think I just need to really think about, you know, what kind of related things would be interesting, or unrelated, really. And, you know, just go from there. But, you know, in any case, I very much hope that all of you who watch this very much enjoyed it. I'm so thankful for anyone who watches this. You know, I just really appreciate, you know, anyone who is actually willing to watch at least a few minutes of me. Damn, Brucey, shut up. I'm just really grateful to anyone who is willing to listen to basically just me rambling about weird ass shit. And you know, there's certain sessions so far that I've been like, yeah, I thought that was great, and then somewhere I was like, wow, that's clearly going to be painful for someone to listen to. But I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic about my learning process, and, you know, I'm excited to see what games I decide to do next. So, until then, until the next session, that is, not until the next game. That'd be bad. But until the next session, have a good day, or night, maybe, and I will see you laters.